was going in today, I thought it'd be fun to do something fun, and this is just to create a oscillator kind of effect. And you could use it for, I don't know, an oscillator effect, or you could use it for a computer talking, or maybe even you could use it for a bolt of electricity if you can get the surfacing just right. So first we're just going to make a box here, and then we're going to come down here to let me hit the arrow keys. Let's see, when I hit the right arrow key, we're just going to add a bunch of segments in here, quite a few actually, like that, and then we'll just hit enter, and we're going to hit F3, and then all we got to do is, if I hit A, I can center it, and then I'm going to go down, make sure I'm on points, and then just right click and just come around and select all those, and then we got our poly chain, and we can just save that as a chain and just send that over. Okay, and there it is. So we can position ourselves to where we like this perspective to the camera, and then all we're going to do now is we're going to go into properties, and we're going to go to displacement, and we're going to double click this. And I was experimenting with this actually, and I come into procedural. You know, turbulence kind of gives you a nice curvy look. And as a matter of fact, you could just go with that if you want to just go with that. So to animate this, all we have to do is come into items and create a null. So create a null, and there it is right there. All we have to do is, let me minimize these screens here, is just drag this down here to 120. And literally you can just click and drag this in any direction you want. It doesn't really matter, but just give it some movement there. So if I come back, that's the only movement it has. Just, you can drag it in any direction. Come back in here, and then we'll just, for the reference object, we'll give it to the null. Let's see what happens, see? And then you got your movement there, right? That simple. Now what we can do is, if we go into the surface editor, if we come down here to luminance, we can just crank that up, and we can give it any color we want. Maybe a slight off yellow would be good. Okay, and then we're going to have to switch to VPR here. If we switch to VPR, and we can go ahead and kill the backdrop here. You can't really appreciate it there, but if you put planks on there, that can give you a more jaggedy one. So that's that. Then the final step of this is just to come into backdrop and go to processing and go to glow and double click this, click there, and then you can bump that up to 100, and you can adjust the glow radius or whatever. But then if you can only see the effect on a render. So then if you go to render frame, you got it there. And then it's animated. And that's all there is to it. I think that just for fun, I can show you what the planks one looks like if you want. So if we come back in here, I got all these windows open here, it gets confusing. So let me just come back in here, and we go to, we're not on the null, got to be on the chain. Go to displacement map, and if you switch this, the procedural texture to planks, right? That one, planks. You can see the difference that it makes, right? So that's a lot more jaggedy. The same kind of effect though, but a lot more jagged. So anyway, I don't know what you could use this for. Like I said, I think it's a solution in search of a problem. But I think it's really fun that you can create something this kind of crazy and cool so fast in LightWave. Okay, anyway, that's all I had for today. Take care, have a great day, and I will talk to you next time.